In today's video, we're going to go over a very short and sweet setup. This is in the September crude oil contract. This is actually a 120-minute chart. And you can see that we did bounce off of a price extension back here. But when the market pulled back, how were we able to set that up? So I'm just going to recreate what was there today. Let's get rid of these lines. All I'm really going to use in this case is a very limited amount of data, basically from this last low to high, but also looking at any of these previous swings that might match up with this swing. So let's get started. First I'm going to run a retracement. So that's this tool, two-pointed tool here. Grab the low, grab the high. Okay, you can see that there was a 618 retracement at the 63.35 area. Okay, and then if you look at some of these prior swings to compare, I'm going to start with this most recent one. Okay, and we're going to use the three-pointed tool. So this is called a projection. I'm going to take the prior high to the low and project from this high. Okay, now I'm going to show you, because that came in at 65.32, just underneath the 618. If you label the high to the low, it tells you that this high to low was $1.07. And label this high to this low. This one was very similar at $1.06. Okay, it was only different by a penny. So the actual zone was 65.32 to 35 area. Actual low was made at 65.33, which was directly within this zone. It hit, it held. It would have triggered, for example, like on a 1-minute chart. And let's see how much of a rally you saw off of that. 96 cents. Okay, I'm going to take a look at the 1-minute chart just for kicks though. So let me grab that real quick. CLU 25. Let's go to the 1. All right, and then I'm going to add the 834 EMA combo as far as what you can use as a trigger, and this will show you that here's where the support was hit, and then the trigger for me is always a combination of taking out a prior swing high, or here for example we're going to look to the left and here's a prior swing high that we took out. So basically what that was showing us is a break from the pattern of lower lows and lower highs to potentially higher highs and higher lows. And then also I like to see the 834 EMA crossover occur, and that occurred right over here. So once both of those things occurred, well, we had this break of the prior swing high and you also had moving average crossover, then it was a buy entry and your initial risk would have been placed underneath this last low or underneath the low end of the zone, which in this case was underneath 65.32. So that's basically how we use the work. And you can see that sometimes, you can get some setups that are, very easy, where it really only takes running a couple of the price relationships. Other times, as you've seen in my other videos, it takes a lot more work. Now, if this last low is more important, well, we've already rallied 96 cents off of it. But if we're going to get the full move off of it, though, our first two targets are 66.68 and 67.05. If you need a third target, then you go to the 2618 for target number 3. That's pretty much it. I hope that helps. You can actually do that by yourself on most of the programs that are out there. And if you like the videos, please like and subscribe.